Oh, I gotta save money, so we'll go to Walmart and buy some food. How was your day? Oh, I got worked over like hamburger meat today, yeah. I think they're fabricating all kinds of stuff. Yeah, like they aren't 24/7 anyway. Yeah, right. Oh, it's bullshit. It's a lot of crap. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Double O Dumb Fuck is showing up at the school. Um, and I don't know who he or she is, but I can tell from the administrator that they're trying to do things like keep me from walking down the stairwell. And, so they're like, whoever he is delivering invitations to testify or search warrants or monitoring notifications in the hallway when I'm not there. The administrator steps down and starts talking to me, when I'm all the way at the other end of the hallway. Doesn't tell me anything, and I have no knowledge of who it is, and by the time I get to where the administrator's standing, whoever he or she is gone. The kids all jump up at once and come crowd around my desk, shoulder to shoulder. Apparently, either I kept telling them to sit down, they wouldn't listen, and I couldn't see if somebody got on the laptop or is what I think probably happened. During the class, it was in one of my classes later in the day, and then like it's just no, it was it wasn't that long after the class started. Then like every time that I go to leave, the principal's always standing in front of the office in the hallway there, and as soon as I come down the stairs to go that way, there was a kid standing out in the hallway with her that I don't even recognize. She immediately took off for her office. He went in behind her. He didn't say a word to me. I don't even know who he was. And she goes in her office and grabs a cell phone, and I went off and waved to her and said, "Hi, Miss Lowe, how are you?" I went into the outside office, and it's outside of her main office, and she was just dialing on the phone. But that happens to me she'll do that. She'll wait till I get to that area, and then she'll take off. So I think it's pretty bad. Andrea's little games are getting ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Go ahead and you can go in and get yourself enough food for tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, 'cause I have to work tonight 5 to 12, so I won't be able to cook for you. So you can get yourself a couple of subs if you want, or...
Yeah, I was just going to get, like, I don't know, I'll get, like, shit I'm going to eat, like, later. Yeah, I mean, I got the library closed and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And if they have something on sale in the deli or something, you can get that.
Okay.
And get me just a little thing of potato salad.
I'll give you, like, stuff.
I'm really sleepy. Mr. M came in at 2:55 instead of 3 o'clock, and he let all the kids out. It's supposed to be 3. Well, if you knew all that was going on, then you should have what? Gone to the principal's office and told her she couldn't fabricate evidence? And I don't like her doing that? Gee. The number one question that makes it the most suspicious is the fact that you can subpoena the video. If I'm doing illegal things and somebody's collecting affidavits to say that I am and getting testimony from kids, why aren't you pulling the video? You know, and I don't mean just from a little time segment. I'm talking about from the whole day. 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after and all that kind of stuff, you know. Whoever's doing it, their whole case is built on their fabrications are occurring in proximity to me and Jacob. Like Andrea's standing at the door when I come out of the bathroom. So, you know. But if you actually examine that particular time and space with audio and video surveillance, you would see that it's not me having any contact or doing any of the things that the audio tape says. So, that would be the first thing that a detective would do if they believe that, oh, well, here's all our audio evidence. Well, really? You just used audio? Why didn't you come to a judge and tell them that you believed this person was engaged in some type of illegal or immoral behavior? And why didn't you get a subpoena for audio and video surveillance, which would have been clear and convincing beyond a shadow of a doubt? And why are you sitting back taking affidavits? Because what happens with real drug cases is that the cops, they don't just, you know, take notes on it. They actually do an immediate search. They have suspicion that somebody's trafficking drugs. They send a narcotics squad out. I've seen them do it in the schools. And, they do the search right then and there. They don't just take notes and say, oh, gee, this is suspicious, and then only take notes from the people who are making the accusation. They search both parties, and they find the evidence, and they do it right then when it occurs. If they're using an informant, as soon as the transaction for the drug purchase is completed, they immediately do the search. So that's the difference between a jackass with a badge who doesn't have any real authority sitting back and documenting what people say and using audio surveillance because it's the only method at their disposal, since they aren't going to a judge and getting permission from a judge or to a narcotics detective to do a real investigation based on probable cause. And that should reek of suspicious motives right there. I mean, the evidence itself should immediately be considered reasonably doubtful because of the very fact that that is the method that's being used. Because it's so bizarre. Okay.
Yeah, your way. I got some mustard potato salad. I got my sandwich, cookies. Got those nice 10 cookies and stuff.
Okay.
I can't.